let's talk about Bryce Young. You love these NILs, Jay, and I think part of it is that, had you come along now, you probably would be a guy that have a lot of NILs, being a national championship quarterback. Well, Bryce Young's a Heisman Trophy winning quarterback, and he's got a Beats deal.
Unbelievable. Dre Beats. And, great matchup. And I hope we get the picture up of the Beats that actually he got. But again, this is the brand of Bryce Young, but it's also the brand of Alabama. So I was trying to explain this to Matt Coulter. He couldn't quite see it at first, but you can see the Beats. Did you see the script A?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Look, I have a pair of these. I have two pairs of these. Not these particular ones, but Beats. Yeah. They're amazing.
Yeah. So what they've done is, I don't know if they shouldn't be having to pay a license fee for that. There is no script A. What they did is they used the white to make the end of a script A, or the outside of it. So the white, so I don't. They may still be paying licensing on that, but there is no infringement in my mind based on that. You're not really. That was a cool design and a really neat way of saying, hey, we can put this on Bryce's head and not have to say that he's promoting anything Alabama. He's promoting his brand, wearing our Beats, but very, very clever there. Good looking stuff. I texted Braxton earlier and said, tell Bryce I'm looking for my pair in the mail.
Yeah, really. Yeah, tell him your partner too.
That's right.
A couple of Beats this way. Look, I love those things, man. I'm thinking right now that
sound great.
The ones I have still have the wires on them. I need to upgrade to the wireless just to show you how long ago. But when I was traveling with the basketball team, the women's basketball team at Alabama, and on those charters all the time, you have to have like really good headphones just because you got to
crowd out the noise.
The noise. Yeah. And those things are amazing. Like when you turn them things on, gosh, and you can hear. I used to joke with Wendell Hudson. I was listening to a Ray Charles concert, and I felt like I could hear him miss the key a couple of times, or maybe push a little bit too hard. They're amazing. Do you have a pair of those?
I actually have had Beats, a number of pairs. My kids have had a number of pairs, not the latest ones. But they're great. Yeah, I mean, they're awesome. I could see you rolling up in your fancy suit, got your chains on, got your Beats on, hat turned backwards. Listening to the next episode.
Yeah. I had the next episode.
Diggity. Was it Go Diggity?
I had all those. Yeah. I mean, like that. It wasn't that long ago, but I like the different music sounds so clear on there. It's like sometimes you hear when I first got those, I would listen to songs that I've heard a million times and it just sounded so much clearer than I had heard it before. But, going back to the NIL and Bryce Young, I mean, he's a pretty hot commodity right now. What do we have him at? $3.3 million? Not too shabby for a college quarterback.
It's crazy. And now, you got 14 states that are now allowing high school kids to get NIL so they can start, signing those contracts, getting in early. Again, the key for him is that he's done a really good job of not just going out there and doing it for everyone. There's Beats by Dre, Nissan, Dr. Pepper, Noble, Cash App, I know is one, Dollar Shave Club. I don't know if that's why I still got the mustache, but use it, Bryce. No, the Cash App. I think he's got a Cash App as well. I don't see it up there, but I'm pretty sure he had Cash App as one of them. May not be now, but I mean, those are major brands. There we go. Hit all. That's just okay. It's all deals. Let's see. There are no current deals for the. Okay, there is. We just hit them. But yeah, I mean, these are national brands, and again, it's his brand, but it's also, I think, Alabama, which I think that's what sells these, the Power Five or really the blue bloods of college football, is that not only can you use your brand, but you got the brand behind you with all the fan base. People are going to buy the product. They're just looking for impressions. They want to get as many impressions out there as they can. Just us talking about it right now, we wouldn't be talking about Beats, but we are because it's our player. But there'll be talk shows all over the country. There'll be TV people. ESPN probably will run something about it. But the impressions they'll get just from his tweets and the things that he puts out on social is what they're looking for. They're looking for ESPN or CBS or one of the groups catching him pregame or postgame when he's out there getting ready, warmed up, or when he's walking to the bus or to the airplane. He's got his Beats on. They just want the impressions. We have a very short attention span now in America and all over the world, and that's what they love. They love that. Their ROI is going to be him getting the attention that he's already getting, being a former Heisman Trophy winner. And I love the fact that he's in the Heisman house. I mean, I think he did a great job there. The Dr. Pepper commercial is great. I mean, I love when he looks up and says, "They're my family now." I love that.
Yeah. Well, he's definitely doing it up, and that I think this is what the NIL was supposed to be. Not not obviously not recruiting people and putting cash in their pocket, but when you've kind of established yourself and there's a value to what you're doing, to get paid for it.
Yeah, and I'd love to see all the players walk out of getting ready for the game, and they're all going on the plane to the bus wearing these beats. That'd be pretty cool if he was able to get that worked into his deal. But the Beats spends a lot of money on commercials. They spend a lot. They do a lot of stuff, especially around the award shows and stuff. And will we see Bryce Young in a Beats commercial? May not. It may just be that he's wearing the product and getting free products as well as some endorsement money. But I'm proud for him. He's a good kid, man. Great young man. And very talented, and he deserves it, especially after that duck under, getaway scramble for a first down to get us set up for a field goal to beat Texas. I mean, he always is able to step up in the moments, and that's why I think these companies. I think they like him because not only what he does in the field, it's important, but I think they like this the person he is. They know that they're not going to have to worry about that something bad's going to happen. That they're going to find him in the news somewhere, and that all of a sudden their product is part of that. They know that he's clean cut guy and just an awesome individual and a great player.